Men should take a break from dating and grow themselves and build themselves up. I've decided that in January, at the end of January 2026, I will give up dating. I will give up dating apps. I will give up sex and I will let go. I will be celibate. I will be on semen retention and I will not date anymore. I'll be chaste and celibate for a certain extent of time, which I think would be at least 6 months. I think I do at least 6 months. Why am I doing that? As I said in the title, it is to grow. It is to grow out of objectifying a woman. It is to grow out of seeking validation from women. Don't get me wrong. I've given up porn many years ago, and I've objectified women after that, participating in hookup culture. But now I'm much better at not seeking validation. I'm much better at not objectifying women as much. I cannot say I'm 100%, but as I said in many of my videos, desexualizing your mind is a lifestyle. It's a process. You get better and better with every day. But my reasons to be on semen retention, to be celibate, is to see what I'm capable of, what I'm able to sublim, how powerful I can be to sublimating and transmuting that sexual energy instead of wasting it. Now, I was not wasting it as much because I do not have sex that often. I don't have a steady girlfriend, S but I still do masturbate every now and then and have sex every now and then. But as I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to try doing it for 6 months without ejaculating, without thinking about women, and without dating women or being with someone special. That that I reserve for the future. But in the meantime, I want to see how powerful I can be, how much more free I can get from those sexual impulses, how much more freedom I can get from not seeking validation. Because I do not seek validation in the sense that I want to be approved and I need to be inauthentic to be with women, to attract women. But even trying to be cool, trying to go out and have women look at me, you know that semen retention trend where people do it for the attraction benefit. I understand it. Every man understands it. But after a while, you're just seeking validation because wanting to be attractive to women, constantly wanting to be approved, is dopamine hits that you develop a pattern with. So if you have them, you're happy. If you don't have them, you are not happy. But it's kind of a soft addiction. And it's easy to objectify women in a sense that you want them to see you as an object of desire, which I understand to a certain extent, but you don't want to develop a pattern. Whereas once you quit dating apps, and quit trying to hook up with women and chase women, you can let go of this need to be validated for women and also the need to objectify those female body parts that arouse us. I think it's a benefit not only for me, but also for the woman around the world. It's for women, generally speaking, it's a win-win for everybody. But more importantly, it's a win for you and it's a way to empower yourself and to see what you're capable of. How are you able to build something up? Just focus on yourself, to accept solitude, to accept being bored, to accept not having someone else stimulate you. Because I know through being on dating apps for many years, I know what it feels like to have those notifications, to have those matches, that tone that comes up when you have a new notification and a new match and a new message. It is addictive. There's a reason why people on dating app delete and get back on dating app, because the format they use is the one they use for gambling addicts. You know, to the in the casino, the stakes are higher, and they get you hooked on those dating apps for men and for women. It is not the very best thing. I mean, you can use it to your advantage to meet a certain person, a certain special person. Generally speaking, I think it's a net negative. But that being said, I won't be on dating apps and I won't be dating for a while, so that doesn't matter anymore to me. So to recap, use that time wisely. Major Dick Winters from the show Band of Brothers, the great Major Dick Winters said that women can wait. And women should wait. Once you are ready, once you are more stable in your finances, in your mind, in your mental health, in your authentic self, once you're on the right path or trying to find the right path for you, you will be more attractive, more magnetic because you are not a confused boy. You're more of a man. You're more of someone that can be good by himself and can be good with a woman. That you don't need to settle for what you can get. You don't need to settle because you can wait until you find the right person. You don't need to be clingy and needy because you do not like to be alone. Accept that time alone. Embrace it and see what comes from it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Sebastian, your addiction recovery coach, and I'm here to help those of you who want to quit porn, desexualize your mind, and other addictive compulsions and behavior. Links in the description box below, and I'm sure I can help.